A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. This is a short video telling you the structure of the course that we are currently running, Overcoming Self-Limiting Beliefs. It's a practical workshop. My first question to you before we start is to ponder over this question. Is your relationship with you important, or your relationship with others important? Which is more important to you? Please think about this and let us know when we meet on the 16th for the Zoom session of this course if you're enrolled on it. So let's look at spiritual growth is a journey of life. So many of us say we do not have time for this. We don't have time to grow spiritually. We are too busy in our lives. But life is about continuous improvement. You can either expand spiritually or you can contract spiritually. There's no way you will stay the same. You make your choice daily on this area by deciding if you give time to spiritual growth. I'm here to give you an idea of this course. It is called Overcoming Self-Limiting Beliefs, a practical workshop. This section reviews the core concepts we have explored. It emphasizes the identification of limiting beliefs. It guides towards replacement of these damaging beliefs. Allah Ta'ala has blessed us with a fitra that has to be awakened if it lives in the shadows. Only your fitra and true self can identify impurities. Your purpose and my purpose is to purify based on the ayats 9 and 10 of Surah 91. The truly successful is he who purifies it, and true failure is he who corrupted it. So inshallah, our Zoom sessions will begin on January 16th. For this course, there will be maximum of 4 sessions on it. The prerequisites for the course are that you have done part 1 and 2 of Know Yourself, and please try and start the assignment of this course. So as you can see, there's some theory and videos here. These signs are for videos, so you have 4 videos to watch and some theory in there, which is basically a recap of what you've covered earlier. The first video is about the crisis of disconnection. In today's hyper-connected world, many of us feel more isolated than ever. Find out what are the root causes of this growing disconnection. It definitely has impacts on our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It impacts on your relationships, your work, your approach towards life, your future plans, and your decisions. Unless you recognize the disconnection and the impurity the external environment is creating in you, life will unintentionally take on an un-Islamic direction. So watch this video to gain some understanding. The second video is about awakening your inner self. As a Muslim, we have a way to live life. The crisis in the world shows us that we have deviated from this path. How do we play our part in being accountable and responsible? Find out, how do you begin this journey of awakening your inner self? How do you open this shut door? Why does the open door close so easily? The third video is about prerequisite to changing belief system. It's about the mindset. What is holding us back from being the true Muslim we want to be? We have the knowledge, yet we are unable to get where we want to be. Despite wanting to feel, behave, and respond like a Muslim, we deviate from actually doing what we intend. You will find out the difference between your belief and your mindset. You can only change your beliefs if you move towards the growth mindset. Please watch the video. And the last video in this course is about belief systems run our lives. It gives you an example. Belief systems develop over time. They originate from several sources. They can be beneficial and they can be harmful. We unconsciously become a victim of some of our belief systems. Sorrow, grief, and upset result not because of the external environment, but because of the internal belief system. This can ruin our lives. The video in this section gives some idea of how to progress, to locate harmful belief systems and to replace them with beliefs that align with Al-Kitab. Basically, this is all there is to the theory of the course. 4 videos and procedures to follow to locate and delete self-limiting beliefs. After that, we have the actual practical section. You gain practice in applying steps A to E in locating old belief systems and replacing them. You can call this part of the assignment as an internship of the course. You will be covering many interesting topics in Zoom sessions with us and in courses. As an example, we will be doing, do I see myself as ugly or beautiful, as somebody or a nobody? What is self-esteem? Do I have it? What role does it play in my life? How can I misuse control on others? How to positively influence others? Why do I care so much about what others think? Am I living my life for others? And many more such topics we'll go over. All these topics identify to you some limiting belief holding you back. Unless you address them, you will spiral down the level of spirituality. So it is recommended that you learn the method of eradicating self-limiting beliefs. You should do 3 to 4 assignments in this course. The idea is that you can then apply overcoming self-limiting beliefs to all areas of your life. The first assignment that we are looking at is about justification, taking you through steps A to E on a particular justification. So the first assignment is on justification. So we have, you spot something of envy or jealousy, right? So that would be an impurity that you would spot in yourself, feeling resentful or bitter towards others, whether it be their possessions or their achievements or their qualities. And then after having that feeling, you justify it by saying, oh, they didn't deserve it, they got lucky. Or I could justify it by saying, it's not fair that they have so much while I have so little. One could also justify it by saying, I'm not really hurting anyone, it's just how I feel. So they didn't deserve it, they got lucky is really minimizing the other person's efforts or attributing their success to chance, saying it's not fair that they have so much while I have so little. That focuses on perceived injustice to reason the negative feelings. So again, it's just looking at how impurity is creeping into us. And saying I'm not really hurting anyone, it's just how I feel. That's just dismissing the emotional state caused by envy and jealousy, which is an impure state, and making it fine to be that way. So the assignment is not on feeling envious or jealous. Please note that. It's not on feeling envious or jealous. It's on the justification that we make. So you'll spot your justification, an emotion that is generated with that justification. Then you will go on to do the steps, finding the belief system behind that justification. You will complete steps A to E on that particular justification. In other words, you will become purified, inshallah, and you will limit yourself from using that particular justification to hide the impurity. I hope that makes sense. So in this way, you will take on impure emotions or actions or justifications or attitude as an assignment. So that will be assignment 2, 3, 4, and gain practice in applying steps A to E on it. Inshallah, through practice, you'll be able to spot impurities and remove belief systems that hold you back. And we then apply the Surah 91, ayats 9 and 10. Truly successful is he who purified it, and truly a failure is he who corrupted it. So that ends the structure of the course, and I hope you will join it. Let us all pray that may Allah Ta'ala, most merciful, grant all of us with wisdom, with knowledge that benefits us, with strength to act righteously, with the ability to purify our hearts and to reach our full potential. Ameen. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you on the course.